the day for Mortal Monday, because the whole purpose of these streams is to sort of get people thinking about and talking about death. So, you know, in a safe, happy, chill way, not in a scary way. So, if you were to be buried after you die, what sort of decoration or headstone would you like? Bonus points if you write your own epitaph in chat. Greg doesn't want to be buried. What do you want, Greg? Aquamated. Me too! I go back and forth, though. I go back and forth between Aquamation and natural burial. So I might want to be buried. We'll see. I haven't quite done all the paperwork to get it like written down. So Aquamation is like cremation, but it's more eco-friendly. So cremation uses a lot of, it uses flame. So it uses a lot of energy and releases a lot of carbon and stuff into the air, which we don't want. So Aquamation is called alkaline hydrolysis, and basically it's your body's placed in a tube, like a big pool that is a cylinder, and it's hot water and chemicals that sort of breaks away all the biological matter and leaves the bones behind. It's a lot more eco-friendly than cremation. And also, if you don't like the idea of decaying or being embalmed or going through and being buried, that's another option for you if you also want to be more environmentally conscious even in death. So that's why I would choose it. But yeah, or natural burial. Those are like the two most eco-friendly that we currently have. Honestly, don't know what I want. That's fine. It is important to think about, just because none of us know how long we have. And I don't say that to be like morbid or anything, even though inherently I just am that person. But I say that just to, I've had family members who knew exactly what they wanted and were able, like, had it written down, had it in wills and all that stuff when they died. Then I've had other family members who died more suddenly and hadn't made those preparations, and so the family had to sort of figure it out. So I just want to make sure that I have it ready to go. Yes, Ask a Mortician on YouTube. Caitlin Doty, her books are amazing. Her videos are amazing. I also follow, actually, if you look down in my About, there's a whole resource database that I created for death positive creators, authors. It's still a work in progress, but if you are interested in that sort of stuff, or if you want to learn more, definitely there's some resources down in my bio. So, and also I do want to say, on that note, this type of conversation is not for everyone. It can be triggering for some people, so please take care of yourselves. If thinking about this is hard, it used to be really difficult for me to think about too. I think I figured out where it stemmed from too, and I think I talked about this before, but a few years ago we thought I had a brain tumor for a little while, and I think that experience and also losing significant people in my life made me want to be more involved in the death and end of life process more than I was, and I just really felt like I need to come to terms with mortality. And so I did a lot of thinking about it, and Caitlin Doty's videos really helped me sort of think about that stuff and just learn more. That's a moth. That's not... Oh my gosh, why are all the bugs here? I didn't invite them. It's supposed to be a bug-free zone, but it's summer, so... Captain Clark said, I don't want to be buried. I don't like the idea of taking up space forever. I totally get that. With natural burial, though, your body sort of becomes absorbed back into the environment. So you don't have like a plot necessarily. You are just sort of in an area. And I guess your body is taking up space there, but there's lots of options. Greg says, I can't believe I found another Deathling on Twitch. Yeah, I was pretty excited about it too. You and Morshi Fairy are the only ones that I found so far, but I feel like the whole Deathling philosophy vibes really well with like goth people in general, so I'm sure there's some more. We just gotta find them. Greg says, I'm all pink and hearts. Yeah, I like to say that I'm goth in my heart. I am wearing my my heck shirt today. It's probably backwards for you, but it does say heck. And I love that, but no, Delros, that's not weird. Delros said, I feel like I'd rather have what happens to my body be up to my loved ones. Is that weird? Like Greg can choose, I'll be dead, I won't give a fuck. That's exactly what my partner said. Like, and luckily, I know a lot about things. I don't know a lot, I'm still learning. But I do know some about, methods of disposition. So I know a lot about the options. And yeah, it makes sense that you have, that's the whole purpose of the paperwork, the advanced directive paperwork, is to designate somebody that you trust to take care of your affairs if you're in the hospital and can't make decisions, and to be responsible for what happens when you're gone. So in a way, we already do that anyway, but you just aren't saying like, I want this thing to be done for me. You're just saying, I trust you. And that's just like a good relationship, I feel like. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I agree. I would also like to be put in one of those tree things where you go grow a tree from your remains. For sure. Those are really cool. I don't know if they're like in circulation yet, but definitely something to keep an eye on. No, you can say fuck on this channel. I curse a lot. People are always surprised, but I curse frequently. You can say whatever you want here. It is 18 plus. Might change it to 16 plus because I don't plan on, I don't know. My content, I feel like, we talk about death, which is a serious matter, but I think there are ways you can talk to people at any age about death and dying. Hello, my friend. You never want to talk to me. It says I must be disposed of by water or trees. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So Hollis Funeral Home is a funeral home in New York, in like upstate New York. And I follow them on Instagram, and she was saying that it's like one last bath, like one last like soak. I thought that was pretty funny and accurate. And I love being in water, so it actually feels right to me. Like I used to be on swim team. Maybe somehow they could just launch me into space. You mean your full-on corpse just like, oh, there goes Greg. Like Team Rocket. Ding! Like into the sky. I love that for you.